Alright, 10 places not to buy land in Lagos, especially Ibeju Lekki area of Lagos. Good day, viewers home and abroad. My name is Festus Dadagon, CEO, Shule Property Consult, your number one property verified. Have you ever wondered why people still fall victim of buying committed or government acquisition land in Lagos? John McCarthy once said, "Foolishness is really a matter of lack of intelligence or even lack of information." Recently, the Lagos State government, through its Ministry of Commerce and Industry, issued a public statement warning real estate investors and developers from encroaching into plots of land that are committed or under acquisition that have been designated for the construction of the Lekki Free Trade Zone in the BEJU-LEKKI area of Lagos. The statement which warned that Lagosians and investors should be worried of fraudulent developers who connive with local land owners to sell government acquired land, and also gave a directive that findings should be made at all relevant government agencies before a land transaction is consummated in the BEJU-LEKKI axis. Today, I'm going to be mentioning 10 places that you need to watch out for, so as not to fall victim. First of all, I would like to appreciate you for watching this video. Please kindly do me a favor by subscribing to my channel if you have not, and if you have subscribed to my channel, please kindly share to those that your friend, your family member, so that they should also avoid falling victim of these 10 places I'm going to be mentioning right now. Alright, the number one is Igbekodo village. Igbekodo is a very lovely place in the BEJU-LEKKI area, close to Siriwon village. It's opposite the golf course. The land is very dry and not too far from the beach, and it has an approved Excision. There are so many people who have bought land in that area as investors, open to resell in future, but it has come at a heavy price. Igbekodo is one of the most notorious places where you would find land fraudsters reselling people's land with impunity. Once you buy land in this area and you don't fence it immediately, be rest assured within a month your land will be sold to another unsuspecting person. They have no remorse, and they would brutally deal with you once they smell you are weak or novice when it comes to land transaction. But you may likely experience this if you go through the proper channel, the proper a genuine real estate company. Number two is a Kaiyetoro village, Ibeju Lekki. Kaiyetoro village is another lovely place in Ibeju Lekki with its own Excision that has attracted a lot of investors. But the seller of land in this location specializes in selling people bad lands that are committed, especially lands the government has set aside to build houses scheme. During one of our searches, we found out that most of this land marketed by sellers fall within proposed Igbekodo government schemes. It's like buying a land that the government intends to construct the next Gowon or Jakande estate on. It simply means that the property will be demolished by the government and the land seized with no compensation. So number 3 is OLOKONLA village at ETI-OSA. OLOKONLA village at ETI-OSA. OLOKONLA is a very popular place within the Ajah and Barrows and Ibeju Lekki. A lot of middle class Nigerians are located there, and they have constructed high-grown properties within this location. Because of this, it is not out of place to see OLOKONLA properties everywhere for sale. But unknown to many, the proposed 4th mainland bridge goes through many of these land in this area. So many are suspecting owners of land and property in OLOKONLA are totally unaware that their land property is sitting under the proposed 4th mainland bridge. So be careful. Number 4 is ORIYANRIYAN village. Please, if I didn't pronounce it well, kindly accept it that way. ORIYANRIYAN village. ORIYANRIYAN village is a place in Ibeju Lekki that is up and coming. Loads of investors are rapidly purchasing land in this area for future business, which is normal. But why will someone introduce said a land that the government has acquired to build industrial steel plants? It's uncalled for. So when buying land in this village, check where. Please double check, triple check, check where. This land with check very well with experts, so that you won't fall victim. Number 5 is Odeomi village or Ibeju Lekki. Odeomi village, Ibeju Lekki. Odeomi is just like ORIYANRIYAN, is another village in Ibeju Lekki that is attracting a high number of investors, but land fraudsters have pounced on those land and deceived a lot of people to buy these lands. Unfortunately for them, most of the land there have been designated as the future smart city in Ibeju Lekki. Investigate this land thoroughly, please, with an expert before you commit yourself. Please and please. And number 6 is SANGOTEDO village, ETI-OSA. SANGOTEDO is a very popular place in Ajah Ibeju Lekki, as is of Lagos. It's almost regarded as a premium area for middle class folks. Most of the lands in SANGOTEDO are generally good lands. It has its own excision, and most of the lands there are dry lands, but there are some areas that have been zoned for government scheme. Most people are not aware that government scheme is supposed to be located in that area, and in haste to become a landowner in SANGOTEDO, they have knowingly purchased committed land. It's advisable to triple check very well if you are buying a property in SANGOTEDO, to make sure it is free from government acquisition and land dispute. But not all the land in SANGOTEDO is bad anyway. All you have to do is when buying land in SANGOTEDO, buy from a credible real estate company with a track record, and also check from OSA to confirm. Number 7 is OKEGELU village, Ibeju Lekki. OKEGELU. If you intend to purchase land in OKEGELU, please conduct a thorough search to know if you are buying into the part that has Excision, unless you will be looking for Lagos State trouble. So number 8 is OGOMBO. OGOMBO village, ETI-OSA, is the home of so many super homes and estates in the Ibeju Lekki axis. Unknown to many people, there are some property that fall under government acquisition, and some are buying it, and these are called the worst part of OGOMBO. They knew the land falls under proposed Murimi government scheme, but they still went ahead to sell it to these people for almost 32 million. So when buying any property around that axis, ensure to check well before paying. And number 9 is FOLU village in Ibeju Lekki. FOLU village is close to the famous Lekki Tropicana resort in Ibeju Lekki. It has an Excision, and the land is very dry, but it also has large numbers of fraudsters selling land to ignorant buyers. Many parts of FOLU land have been acquired by government, but these fraudsters are always looking around to resell the land inside the government allocated lands. GBETU village, Ibeju Lekki, GBETU village in Ibeju Lekki. In this village, a lot of landed properties have been sold and resold, but little did the buyers know that part of the land in the village, in this GBETU village, falls under Ilemia government land. Ilemia government land allocation, which will be used in the future for government projects. So we advise urgent buyers to always do proper finding when they want to buy land. Please do your proper findings before you commit yourself into any land. I think with this 10 location I've mentioned, I would like us to do a proper investigation before buying land in this 10 location I've mentioned. Please kindly subscribe to my channel so that you can be getting more updates on property info, and as well some of the property that we'll be pushing out to sell, that you can actually leverage on any of our property that we're pushing out. Thank you once again. I remain my humble self, Festus Dalagon. See you Shulen Property Consult. Bye for now until I come your way. Bye.